What's up, YouTube? We're back with the Masochist challenge. So they updated the Forbidden and Limited list. They put Rose Whip to 0, because I guess people were abusing this in Killer Tune as a floodgate. They put Rainbow Magician at 0 as well, which is fine. I've seen people play this before. Another floodgate, that's gone. Synchro Overtake's going to 1, I guess because of Killer Tune as well. Herald's going to 1, which is kind of interesting. And then Fenrir's going to 3, which is bad for us. Metamorphosis is going to 3. So this card will be funny. If it's going to 3, I imagine we're also going to be playing against it a ton. So we'll just have to see how terrible this becomes. We get to go first. Oh boy. I know I had a couple of friends mention doing streaming, and I know you can do it on YouTube. I don't have a Twitch. I could set up a Twitch account, but I have to figure out how to deal with all that crap. But I could definitely stream on Twitch and do it on YouTube. But I just have to set all that up and figure out how it would go. But it is something that I could do. I have to set aside time for it and whatnot. Casserole, Dorado, Conquistador. We'll set these two. Set the Fox. The good old set 3 pass. Looks like RDA. I wonder if I should turn my chain off. Red Lotus. I think normally you use Archfiend, but they might not have Bone Archfiend, or they might, but inflict 400 damage, that's fine. Or they probably make Rising here, because it's 2 level 3s, and then they can just extend with Bone Archfiend after that, if they already have it in hand. Normal summon, what is this? Wandering King, Wild Wind, like a 7 here. Oh, and the Q-Belt? No, not the Fox. Let's go back there. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Just means they can't do anything now. Do we want to chump block this? No, we'll just take the damage. And then we can summon the Conquistador when he attacks with this guy. Yeah. There we go. Well, we have 1 zombie, so if we can manage to get 2 more bodies on field, I can make the Supremacy finally. Can we do that? Probably not. Bravo is decent. Scale you. Very dark, though. Summon Casserole. Use the Casserole on the Q-Belt. And now it's gonna get big. Just pass here. Whee! They're making something. Alright. There's Rising. What did they dump? What was that? Miracle's Wake. Target 1 monster that was destroyed by battle. Take it back. Send to your graveyard this turn. Special summon it. Okay. Oh, not Bane. Probably Shadow Spell Bane. Just how big it is. Melodious? RDA Melodious? What the hell? We got Songstress and Refrain. Go to battle. Casserole out. Now you can't do anything. So you're playing a... Yeah, I probably should have Shadow Spelled. We still have it though, so... Thankfully the Q-Belt didn't blow it up. That won't help us, but we probably could use that in synergy with the Shadow Spell. Use that. Set Blast with Chain. Go to battle. Kill this. Turn Chain on, and then we'll just equip it immediately. Now he's bigger, but still not big enough to kill Bane, because Bane's got 3,500 attack. I mean, he could just make RDA and swing over this. But I think we still lose either way. It's just going to be a slow game. 6 episodes in, and somehow I still haven't pulled anything absolutely insane for the deck. Oh yeah, make Scarred? Okay. And Pendulum Summon? No! Oh, what is this? Prano? Yeah. I think we're just dead. There's nothing we can draw that really gets us out of this. Lily Bell? Yeah, you don't do anything for us. Yeah, that's just game. Womp womp. Also wanted to show this real quick. We got one of the packs that they gave us for the account, like the SR pack, they gave us some stuff. So we got a Hydrogeddon, They gave us 2 Chaos Phantasms that are shiny. We got 2 more Trolojig. They gave us Master Hero Diane and 2 more Anki. My hope is that we can get into gold this episode. If I can get into gold, we'll be sitting really pretty. They're making us go first. None of this is really great to start out with, but we'll set Lilybell. 2,000 defense. Oh, is this Dragon Maid? Okay. Well, if we're playing against Dragon Maid, we're probably just screwed. Oh, well. Summon Nurse and immediately attack. Okay. Do you not have the one that can tag out? Maybe not. We got Watt Fox. Let's summon Bravo. Put you into attack. Go to battle. Yeah, swing into this. And can't make anything besides Haggard, yeah. Blast with Chain. We'll set this. I still think the Draw of Fate is a good card, even because most of the time we're going to be lower in life points than our opponent, even with the Ebon Sun. So it stacks our deck with 3, and it's 3 things that we could use to stall. They didn't do anything. Cool. Has high attack. We can end the game with 7. I want to try to end the game right here. That. Yeah, that's game. Cool. Another master pack, please. We beat Dragon Maid. I don't know what their hand was. And we rank up, which means we get 2 master packs. 1 for winning, 1 for ranking up. Were they playing Dragon Maid? They were. And, I guess they didn't have any of this stuff. They have a lot of good cards in here. They got Impulse, Super Poly, Lightning Storm, Talents. Huh. Alright, we got Legacy Pack tickets. Come on, give it to me good. Give me something. Amphibian Beast. It's another fish. Number 57, Tri-Headed Dust Dragon. This is 3 level 4s. This is actually a cool card. I like the artwork a lot. When this card is special summon, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls. This card gains attack equal to that monster's current attack. If your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can attach and exceeds from this card, then choose 1 unused main monster zone or spell and trap zone while this card is face up in field. That zone can't be used. Oh, so this is a lock too. That's pretty cool. We'll probably end up throwing this in. This is not a bad card to have. It's not incredibly insane, but if we can just spam 4s out and make this, pretty decent. What'll it be? What'll it be? What'll it be? Psychic Emperor. When this card is normal special, gain 500 life points for each psychic monster in grave. Okay. And to Aladdin. If it is your opponent's battle phase, and all monsters you control at the start of this battle phase, minimum 2, have been destroyed by battles in the graveyard, you can special summon this card from hand. If summoned this way, choose an attribute and destroy all face-up monsters with that attribute. Your opponent cannot normal special monsters with that attribute. Oh. We'll probably throw this in. This is a 2800 and it can special summon itself if things get destroyed by battle, and we can choose an attribute and destroy all face-up monsters with that attribute, and our opponent can't normal or special as long as that's on field. So this will probably definitely go in the deck. So we got 2 cards we can put in. Let's see what the master packs will be. Come on. Give me it good. Nope. It's a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Well, we got Amblo Whale, Dark Magician Girl, and a Dragon Monster. Must be Fusion Summon. We got Pelika, Descendant of Gusto. So this is another Gusto card. Fish Recipe. We have the Burger card. Artifact Chakram. If this card is... Let me think about this. So, we'll probably end up throwing the Chakram in. I don't think this is that bad. It might be. I might be reading this wrong, but we can set it. If it would be destroyed and sent to grave, we can summon it, but that's during our opponent's turn too. And then during either player's turn, if a card or effect is activated that would destroy a spell trap I control while this card's in hand, I can return the set spell trap to my hand and then special this. And it's 19 with 2000. And it's a level 5 too, but I don't know. We could throw this in. Retaliating Sea is not bad. This is a hand trap that can banish stuff if they end up using a card that fuses, so this might go in. Leela Rap, Morphtronic Monitoring. It's a Morphtronic card. Okay, let's see what the other master pack is. Oh, shiny. Shiny, shiny, please give me something good. Please, I've been a good boy. Gemini booster, equip this to a Gemini card, okay. Heroic Change, target heroic, okay. Hojo the Valiance, this is Valiance Warrior? Okay, it's another water though, but it's a water spellcaster. Morphtronic Cephalon, okay. Another machine, so we have another Morphtronic card now. Flower, Cardia, Zebra Grass, okay. What is this? Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Ram. It's a Beast Warrior. Fusion of Fire. This card is always treated as a Salamangre card. Fusion from one Salamangre, Fusion Monster, okay. And then, what do we got?
Let's do this.
Ooh, that's a pretty good one. I'll definitely take this. Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. It's a rank 3 monsters with different names. If this card was link summoned using a level 7 or higher monster's material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, it can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of these effects. It gains 1500. This card can make a second attack during the battle phase of your next turn or banish the card on field. This will probably definitely go in. Not a bad card to pick up. We're on deck version 1.2. I put in the Retaliating Sea. We've got the Chakram in here. I put in the Tualatin. I've got the Ambla Whale and Blackluster Soldier in here. So pretty good stuff that we got. Not terrible. The deck is still not cohesive with the strategy, but we're slowly getting better and better tech cards. But we'll throw this into the ranked and see how it performs. Well, we could be playing against Striker again. But we get to go second, or they could make us go first. If they're playing blind Striker second, nope, never mind. Well, we do get to go first, so I will happily do so. I'm trying to think if we have a level 7. We have a level 8, because I took out the Blackluster Soldier of Chaos, or the Dark Magician of Chaos, for the fairy we got. But if we can make Blackluster Soldier with a 7 or higher, that would be nice. But I think most of the time, if we're going to end up making it, it's probably just going to be made with lower level monsters. Start with you. And then set the Void. Yugioh. Don't think this is gonna make my Void Trap hole useful at all. What the hell? What did they just add the hand? Dice Grinder Golem. Okay. Oh, okay. It's Yugioh stuff. Just more low to the ground Yugioh stuff, it looks like. Oh, they can summon it to our field, so they have something to swing into. That's interesting. How about no? Go! Bye-bye. He's kind of sitting there. He's like, oh, I was gonna give him a present. Now I can't do anything. Phantom? Okay. Unfortunately, well, I mean, they can't kill the Watt Fox. Yeah, it's just... okay. So this is gonna be a problem, because I can't swing into any other shit, and as long as they have Nightmare Pain on field, I have to swing into their stuff. Yeah, we'll do this. Summon you. Chain Phantom. There you go. I don't think this helps still, though, because even though I can bounce Nightmare Pain back, I can't attack into the Yugioh stuff because they're not going to take damage. Okay, they're going to give me their big thing. How about you put that back? Yes. Alright, can we make the Blackluster Soldier? We can! Well, we're already dead. Let's just go ahead and do it. Come forth! Blackluster Soldier of Chaos! Eternal favorite. So they can't target this, is that right? If this card was like someone using a level 7. Opponent can't target it with card effects. Also, it can't be destroyed by card effects. Cool. I still don't think we can do anything, though. Go to battle. But destroy this. Gains 1500 attack. Yeah, we'll just do that. Now we just have a big fucker. But it's still game, because all they have to do is set Nightmare Pain and then just swing into me. And I'm pretty sure that's just game anyway, so... But we did make it. We made the Blackluster Soldier. Albeit at the hands of our opponent giving us the fucking golem. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got to make our first monster. Feels pretty good, finally being able to have a card that can... Oh, they're just gonna make Underworld Goddess. Okay. Well, we tried, didn't we? Oh no, they're fusing. Oh, okay, Loving Defender. The Royal Defender. Yeah, that's a game. I just take effect damage, right? What was that, 500 times 5? Each material used, so I still have 100 life points. Yeah, unfortunate. We just lose. Maiden in Love. Let's just summon Bravo. Can use both of these, but I don't think they get the secondary effects unless they control Eldritch. So they're just gonna have zombies on field. Okay, no, that gets them that. Cool. Well, good to know. We may just be screwed. Yep. Yeah, that's just game. Another loss, sir. The usual, sir. We get to go first. Let's see what kind of bullshit we're up against. We just want to go into the exceeds immediately. Probably. Let's make the Jin. And then we'll set this and pass. They're probably on Cool Tune. 40 card deck with 15 extra. And perm. I mean, yeah, that'll do it. Yay. They're playing real cards. Yeah, Cool Tune. They can just negate our shit if they get RS out. They can swing over this and then leave us on pretty much nothing. I don't even know if I want to deal with this. I'm out. It was a worthy try. No, they're playing Galaxy. If I had known it was Galaxy, I probably would have set Karibo instead, but they might be able just to kill us outright. Okay. And they did nothing. Interesting. I get Xiaolong. What do we do here? Dark Flare doesn't do much for us. We need a light and a dark. We can do this, and this keeps them off of doing any shenanigans until next turn. I guess set Karibo. And just kill this guy. Okay. So the bug effect is still on, so they can't use spells. They can't use any spells. Summon Galaxy Summoner. Get some 2 level 8s. Got the Afterglow. Not the bug. Kill my Karibo too. Okay, so that gets us that in the field. Still can't make Dark Flare. Beta. Yeah, we'll use this effect. Destroy you. Summon this. Make you. And then we can make Haggard. And Dark Flare. And I need to do this first. Rebo. Lore. That gets us Dark Flare. Now we can use this. Get rid of the bug. Let me target this. And. Alright, cool. Swing into this. Nope. Yeah, he's gonna do that. That once per turn. And we just have to swing into this. You can do it again, but is it gonna get big enough? And then that gets him a Galaxy Eyes. Okay, well. We just lose again. Unfortunate. Make Amazing Dragon? No, they just kind of hard make Pep. Okay. Uni Zombie and Punk? Okay. Now it's affected by stuff.
Brains.
Yeah. I had to lose this one too. Okay, no, they make Spirit or Crimson, and then they get Ultimate Spirit. And then target Ultimate Spirit gets Cypher or whatever else. Shiny Spirit. What do you make, Blazar or Cypher here? It really won't matter. I mean, because they can negate the Casserole, they get Cypher, and then I'm just doomed. Even if they go to battle, I tribute this, and then they can still negate it with the Spirit. The third Spirit is here. Casserole out. And then they just negate, right? Yeah. And that's just game. Damn. No satisfaction. Alright, so after a whole slew of games losing, I stopped recording and played against two people that, one was playing Blue Eyes and they DC'd, so that was a win. And then I played against someone else playing Utopia. They summoned one Exceeds, passed turn, and then surrendered. And that was enough to get us into gold. So we're finally in gold. We get 1 pack from beating the person who DC'd, and 2 from getting to gold and beating the person that was playing the Utopia deck. And then I think we have some legacy tickets as well. So I'm gonna record us opening up the cards because I wanted to mainly focus on that. And then after that, I will see if I can compile anything for the deck. So we got 4 legacy pack tickets. Come on, let's see what we get. Alright, so we have big Peace Golem and medium Peace Golem. Probably I'm not going to be making this. Bane Betrayer. When an opponent's Exceed monster declares an attack, activate this card by targeting the attacking monster. It can attack. Also, its effects are negated. While that monster is on field during each of your opponent's end phases, send the top 3 card of the opponent's deck to grave. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. This is not bad. If we end up playing against a lot of Galaxy Eyes stuff, could be good. Also could be a decent tech card for when there's ever an Exceed deck that is in the meta, like Ryziel was, but now it's mainly Killer Tune. But not a bad card. We got Link Streamer, probably will not be using that. Dice Armadillo, Ring of Defense. When a trap card that inflicts damage is activated, make the effect damage 0. It's a quick play, we got 2 of those. Flint Missile, destroy 1 monster equipped with Flint. You can return this card. Okay, we're not using that. And then Battle Teleportation, activate if you control a face-up Psychic. Alright, nothing great. So we got 3 master packs to open, so we'll see if we can get anything amazing in that. Alright, what's the first one got for us? We got Amulet Dragon, Shell Knight. It's another rock. When this card is normal summon, you can change this card to defense position, and if you do, and click 500 to your opponent. If this card is sent to the grave by card effect or destroyed by battle, you can add a level 8 rock monster from deck to hand, or if Fossil Fusion is in your grave, you can special summon it instead. This isn't terrible. This can get us the big guy we put in. I did make an edit to the deck. I put in some more of the magnet stuff to see if I could make it work. I don't think it will because we're not going to be able to make the Flux card like how I thought. So, but this can grab us it. It's just we still need, I think, the Gamma. Abyss Actor's Curtain Call. If an Abyss Actor, okay, no. Boo Boo Game. I think Hardleg pulled this card too. I don't know what this does. During damage calc, if a monster battles, you take no battle damage from that battle. If this set card in its owner's control is destroyed by opponent's card effect and sent to the grave, you can target up to 2 normal traps in your grave, except Boo Boo Game, set them on field. They can be activated this turn. Not awful. If we end up playing more traps, we can use it. I just don't know how great it'll be. We could think about throwing it in there, though. It's just more stall. Elementar Hero, Captain Gold. Okay. Kwaki Meru Speeder. What does this one do? During each of your end phases, destroy this card unless you send one Iron Core from hand to graveyard, or reveal a machine. If you draw Iron Core, you can reveal it. Your opponent draws more card. This doesn't really do anything, so not great. We got Earth's Arctic Mictanus. This is a beast. We don't have any use Arctic stuff. More extended. Okay, yeah, whatever. So that was the first pack. Let's see what the second pack has. Ooh, backs to the wall. Pay life points so that you only have 100 left. Special summon as many 6 sand monsters with different names from grave as possible. Okay. Nemesis Adrastrea. What is this? Adrastea? Okay, target one of your nemesis monsters has banished or engraved special, but if its original level is 11 or higher, it can't activate its effects this turn. This isn't terrible. If we are able to somehow pull like Ishados or Protos, this could be really useful, so I'll have to remember that. Destiny hero stuff. Ghost Trick Ghoul. This is another zombie. It cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick. Once per turn, you can change it to face down. Once per turn during main phase, you can target a Ghost Trick. Okay, it is another zombie though. Hell Shit All Hollow. It is a flip effect. This is a level 9. Jeez. Flip. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Send a Shadowall monster with the same attribute from extra deck to grave, and if you do, banish it. Probably useless. We got Mermail Abyssneri. Abyssneri? Another Aqua, though. Quick effect. You can discard this card, target a water monster you control, destroy one other water monster in your hand or field, and if you do, target monster gains attack and defense. Discard sent from field to grave. You can draw a card, then discard one card. We could put this in. It's a level 3, 2000 defense. We're playing the Poseidon trap, so if we have another Aqua on field, it just does burn damage, so can think about that. X-Saber Pashul can't be destroyed by battle. Probably not useful. And then we have Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. It's a rank 7. It is a big monster, 3000 attack. Once per turn, if you have no cards in your Pendulum Zone, place one Pendulum monster from deck in the zone. 2 level 7 dragons, though. So we're probably never going to be able to make this, but neat card nonetheless. Last pack. Let's see what we get. Shiny. Could be something good. Could be something bad. TG Recipro Dragonfly. Probably won't be making this. A cubic card. It's a very bad cubic card. Double hero attack. Okay. Dinomorphia Diplos. Don't have any more Dinomorphia stuff. We got a Battle Wasp. More Ghost Trick shit. We got Watchdog. During your main phase 2, if this card was normal summon this turn, you can send one spell card from hand to grave. Set one continuous spell card directly from your deck. This isn't bad. You can only use effect Watchdog once per turn. You cannot special summon during the turn you activate this effect. This gets us Ebon Sun, but it doesn't. You can only use effect Watchdog once per turn. You cannot special summon during the turn which you activate this effect. I don't know how good of a payoff this is, because we summon it. It has no stats, and we have to get rid of a spell that would probably be useful to get Ebon Sun. So I just don't know how valuable that would be. Let's see what the SR is. Morphtronic Smartphone. Okay. Probably useless. Good to know. The only thing amazing that we've pulled so far is pretty much that other Exceed Dragon we got, and then the Black Luster Soldier and Amblo Whale. That's pretty much it. We're finally in gold. Let's go look at the deck and see what we can do. All right, we're on deck version 2. We're still on a bunch of slop, nothing great. We mainly have Exceeds and Links, because all the fusion stuff we have, we can't make. I thought about using the Despian Theater with the Flux Oceanfield card we have, but the problem is that it can only summon Fusion 8s or higher, and I think Flux is a level 7, so that's not gonna work. We have the Poseidon Wave in here, and because we're playing it, we have the Elisa again. We put in the Gishki marker in here. Big Jaws is in here. The Gunkin Sue Ship is a normal monster and also an Aqua, so if we can ever use the Poseidon Wave, we can do burn damage for stuff we control. We don't really have a lot. We have some other Aquas and Sea Serpents and stuff, but they're pretty much just normal monsters and don't do anything incredible. And I don't just want to rely on that to be our win con, but we have this with the few waters and aquas that we have. We have these 3 normal monsters, which are big attack, and the Pendulum Metal Foes and the Doriado help to try to spam monsters on field. But we have these 3, and then we put back in the Faustian Bargain, and Mupara is in here, so we can use these to go into a rank 4, which we have 2 now. Instead of just the Maestroke Symphony Gen, we pulled the number 57 Tri-Head Dust Dragon. Karibo is still in here. Magical Hound is still in here. We still have all of our good level 2s. We put in the Live Twin Kisakil just because it's an Aqua. That helps out with the Poseidon Wave. Maiden Love is still in here. Flip effect stuff. Casserole is still in here. We have the Magnet Warrior things. Retaliating Sea if we go against a fusion deck. It's also just a level 4, but it's a floodgate. We have Bravo for big attack. We put Epsilon in here. I think this can work to help out with the Magnet Warrior stuff because we have 4 now, but if we summon this, we can dump and then I think summon 1. So we'll see how that interaction works out in games. We have the Chakram in here just because we can set it, bluff, and get another body on field. Soul Spear is still in here just because if we summon it, we can banish something on field, and it's a non-target banish of a monster. Tualatin is in here. This could come up. It's probably just one of our better strong monsters we have. It's 28, same attack as the Magician of Chaos. Doriado, as I mentioned. Brain Control's in here. Soul Exchange, which we probably could put in another big monster, but you know, if we have either of these in hand, we could use those. Soul Taker's in here, Faustian, Draw Fate, Bashing Shield, Ebon Sun, obviously. Plasmid Chain. We put in the Pyro Clock of Destiny. I don't know if this is a great card or if it'll work good, but if we go first, we could use it. Could be funny. If it's bad, we'll take it out. Still have the Void Trap Hole. We put back in the Vanquishing Light because we have Raikou, and it's a counter trap negate of a summon, so if we can get more Light Sworns, it'll be even better, but if we end up having these two, that'll work. And then Shadow Spell is still in here. And as far as the extra deck, most of the stuff we can't make. We have Ripple Bird, which we can make if we have these two on field, but that'll be very niche if we do end up making it, and it's very situational to make that anyways. We have a lot of rank 3s. We've got the Sea Dragons and mains, Jaja. Got the Armor Torpedo, Antidote Nurse, Jin, Tri-Headed Dragon. We still have the Gimmick Puppet, can't make it. Hard Earth can't make it. Maybe we can eventually, it'd be really cool, but gimmicky XYZ. Haggard's still in here, Supremacy's in here, Black Luster Soldier's in here. We put the Mermail in just by the chance that we can get enough Aqua Fish and stuff on field to make it, and then Ambler Whale, but other than that, there's not much else that we have. It's just the pile, and we have some synergy somewhere and some nowhere. So other than that, that's just pretty much going to be the deck for gold. So it only gets worse from here. Hopefully we can try to pull some better stuff. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we won't, and it'll continue to be a uphill battle. But we will find out in the next episode.